Have you given up on your New Year's resolutions, goals, or intentions by now? Well, don't. There's actually a way to succeed, but you'll have to change your idea of success in the process. Hello darlings, and welcome to the video. It's been about a month since I last posted on YouTube. There's no real excuse for why I've been gone. I just needed a break from social media and the number game that comes with it. By number games, I mean, the distractions from making your content to focusing on trying to build a following and being so focused on the numbers. It is something I think that happens to everyone. Why aren't more people following me or subscribing to me or liking or commenting? And that can get really stressful, and in the end, it can be really bad for your mental health. And I just needed a break from that. While I was gone, I actually thought about what I've done with this channel so far, what I want to do with the channel going forward, what I'm most proud of, and what I'm not so fond of. I also took the time to set up a Notion account to help keep me organized and on track. While I was doing that, I was also detoxing from social media. So it gave me something to focus on and helped distract me from social media at the same time. And it's been a lot of fun to set up, and I'm really excited to start using it. Now I'm ready to get back into it and to get caught up with some of y'all's videos. I know I've missed a lot. Speaking of videos, today's video is all about planning for the future. It's the beginning of February. Have you given up on your New Year's resolutions, goals, or intentions by now? Well, don't. There's actually a way to succeed, but you'll have to change your idea of success in the process. Here are my 5 tips for succeeding in your goals, resolutions, or intentions. Now, these are all personal tips. These are not backed by science or anything like that. These tips are things that I actually do and implement in order to succeed in my goals. So, with that in mind, let's jump right into it. Tip number 1, a clear understanding. The first thing you'll need to know is the difference between a resolution, a goal, and an intention. A resolution is a firm decision to do or not do something. A resolution, in my opinion, is something that you should have complete control over. Good examples of resolutions are aiming to drink more water, to exercise more, to write an hour a day, and etc. A goal is something that you are trying to achieve. A goal, in my opinion, is something that you're working towards but you don't have complete control over. A good example of a goal is getting a promotion, trying to lose weight, trying to get published, etc. An intention is something that you plan to do or achieve. An intention is similar to a resolution and, in my opinion, should be something you have complete control over. Intentions tend to be phrased differently than resolutions. Good examples of intentions are, I intend to enjoy my life to the fullest. I intend to embrace change. I intend to live in the present moment, and etc. Now, you might think to yourself, well, Ashley, how do you not have complete control over all of these things? Well, if you look at the resolutions I listed, drinking more water is something that you actually do have complete control over. You control how much water you drink in a day. However, if you look at the goals, getting a promotion or getting traditionally published, those things are not necessarily completely in your control. You can work really hard, but that doesn't guarantee a promotion. That's up to your boss. And you can submit your work to publishers, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to accept and publish your work. So those aren't completely in your control, but it's something that you can work towards. And an intention is different from a resolution in the fact that intentions don't tend to say things directly like, I want to drink more water. Intentions are more focused on mindset changes, like I intend to enjoy my life to the fullest. That's the difference between a resolution and an intention. And you can control an intention because you're in control of your mindset, which I know is really hard for a lot of people to accept. I have anxiety, I get it, but you are in control of your mindset. So that's the difference between all of those. And that is why some of them you're in complete control over, and some of them you are not. Tip number 2, progress, not punishment. When setting a goal, do not pressure yourself to do that item every single day. You may want to drink 8 glasses of water 365 days a year, but is that personally realistic to you? Instead, put a percentage to your goal. For example, I want to drink 8 glasses of water for 80% of the year. This is what I do, and it removes any guilt when you can't do the item every single day or even every single week of the year. Last year, I set a goal to meditate 90% of the year. Since I did it in this way, when I missed a day, I didn't feel guilty for missing it. I also did achieve that goal because of that. If you're making yourself feel bad because, oh, I missed a day, my whole resolution is over, then you're going to give up. But if you understand that you will get busy, you will have days that you're not able to do something, and you give it a percentage instead, then you're more likely to succeed in your goal. You can also adjust the percentage. Maybe you get halfway through the year and you realize, I'm not able to do it quite as much as I thought. That's okay. It's your goal. It's your resolution. It's your whatever. You get to decide how much of it you're doing that year. You should keep yourself accountable, but you shouldn't punish yourself for not being able to do something as frequently as you thought you wanted to. Or maybe you're just not able to do it as much because you're busy. It's not necessarily about want or need either. So just adjust your percentages if you need to. Keep yourself on track, keep yourself accountable, but also let yourself have rest. I think I only missed like 28 days of meditation last year. And the year before that, I had a lower percentage. So also consider maybe starting with a lower percentage if you don't think you can do it as much. You know, you can work up. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It's called baby steps for a reason. You know, you have to crawl, then walk, then run. So take your time. Tip number 3, be honest with yourself. If you are a few months into the year and you consistently avoid or fail to work on a goal you set out to achieve, then it's time for you to reevaluate that goal. Maybe that goal isn't as important to you as you thought. Maybe that goal doesn't suit your lifestyle. Maybe that goal isn't something that's attainable for you right now. Also, don't follow fads. Every New Year's Eve, people will take on resolutions they feel that they are expected to make or that are popular. Don't say you're going to go to the gym because you feel you are expected to. Don't follow the crowd. Choose what you actually want to do and try to accomplish it. Tip number 4, learn, adapt, and try again. Whether you use percentages or choose to keep track of your goals in some other way, learn from your behavior towards your goal. Maybe you're failing at it because you're not approaching it the right way. Throw out what no longer speaks to you and only keep the goals that do. Then try different methods of achieving the goal. I suggest writing a checklist of mini goals that will help you achieve the overall goal. For example, let's continue the 8 glasses of water theme. You could start by drinking 1 glass of water every day for a week, 2 glasses of water every day for 2 weeks, and so on. Once again, you can ease into your goals. When you plunge into something new, you're not taking the time to establish it as a habit, and you're not monitoring how it makes you feel over time. Don't rush. Tip number 5, there is no time limit. My final tip is to acknowledge the fact that there is no time limit for setting resolutions, goals, or intentions. In fact, I advise you write down your goals, resolutions, intentions, whatever you want to do, write them down, and then sit on them and think about them for 2 weeks to a month before deciding to do them. Why? To make sure that the goals you're setting out to pursue improve your health, mind, and or a passion that you have. Remember that goal setting is about making your life better. Only choose what really matters to you. Those are my 5 tips for succeeding with your resolutions, goals, or intentions. Remove the guilt and self-punishment, but also keep yourself accountable. Know when to let a goal go and when to work harder on one. Give yourself leeway and off days, and never make yourself feel bad for needing rest. This year, I'm going to be keeping track of my resolutions, goals, intentions, all of that with Notion. Here's a look at how I have everything set up. The template I'm using is actually a template I got for $9. I altered it to fit my needs, and I actually have 6 versions of it. I'll link it in the description below just in case you're interested. My goals and resolution page is just something I made myself and put together myself. You'll actually be getting another look at that page in my next video when I talk about my goals for the new year. Well, darlings, that's it for today's video. I hope you found this video helpful. I know a lot of people feel a lot of pressure around the new year to make goals and to achieve them right away. I always start my goals either in February or March, and that relieves that pressure, and it also helps me to succeed. Remember that you can set your own timeline as well. A goal doesn't have to be for the whole month, the whole year. It could be for 6 months. It could be for 3 months. It depends on what the goal is and what you're trying to do. And just remember that goals are meant to help you to achieve things in your life that you really want to achieve. So never give up on the things that are really important and passionate for you. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications. Don't forget to tippity tap in the comments below to tell me what you thought of this video and what you would like to see from my channel. If you've made it this far, please pick up your bonus points here. And remember to always rise from your ashes, darlings. Until next time, bye. And you can submit.